All right then, welcome everybody to the stream for this evening. Hope we're all doing well today. Today is an important day because hopefully we can make our way into Umbar. Not necessarily Umbar itself. I more am thinking just like the Umbar content, and by that I mean it's going to be like King's Condor. I'm actually curious to see how it goes because in theory, we can go straight to wherever we want to because of just starting quest lines. However, I think if we want gear, we're best off... if we want gear, we're best off doing the epic, which is a weird way of thinking about it. But... before that, one thing I do want to do is because it is day number 3 of the mission delving rotation, I would like to jump on Tarvelard real quick and see if we can do a tier 12. We have a Tombs of Gond Orkal, which is hopefully doable. So yeah. Hopefully... we'll see how that goes. At the very least, I'd like to be able to do that one at tier 12. And I might jump on other characters and do that at tier 6 or something. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah, tier 12. I like occasionally making sure I do one of those. It's like I talked about before, sort of planning out the 9-day rotation and then being like, right, this day, you know, I'm trying to get at least like 1 or 2 maybe on each day. Done, and then you know, on multiple characters, and then even if it's a lower tier or whatever. Hey, that's kind of nice. 150 virtue experience. I've been doing a lot of Yondershire, so actually I've been getting quite decent experience recently, or virtue experience. Like I said, I am maxed on, I think, is it wisdom? Yeah, maxed on wisdom. I am now 8 out of 90 on honesty. I'm going to be here a while, but I have quite a bit to do, so... like, even Shire, I have 10k, Swan Plate, whatever. But yeah, I can go to Eregion and do, you know, Craven Slayer, Half-Orc, like, Slayers on there aren't going to be too bad. Dunland is what I'm really interested in because there are a ton, 68k. A lot of them is exploring and quests, and I really enjoy that area. So, doing all that, you know, is more, I'm more than happy to do that. So I might do that tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, I want to go over to Andrath, which is moved now because I got a no bottle travel. Other than that, I don't actually know which ones. So I prefer quick and easy, or medium and easy, or quick and medium. Sort of a combination of that sort of thing. But if I go here, we should have my weekly, which I haven't picked up yet. Interesting. I guess I just haven't been doing them. And Tomb of this place. Been 5 days. Don't remind me. Actually, I honestly should set reminders just generally on the characters. Be interesting to do. But I would like to look at other ones as well. Tier 12. And hopefully, they're not absolutely horrible. It's like the Hydra ones that mess me up, I think. So let's have a little look. So we have high on life, melee, ranged, whatever damage, shadow aura, and melee damage increase. On monster death, their spirit comes back to get their vengeance. Twisted flesh, enemies summon a curse hotspot that builds monster healing over time. High on life, we saw that one. Melee mastery, fine. Face of fear reduces your outgoing healing and applies damage on removal. Slime puddles and Sauron's blessings. So, depending on how vengeance goes, we should be fine. So I want to put on a hope token just to fix that. And we know already that me doing this is a one-shot. Or apparently not. But it depends. Dark water. Okay. So it spawns just an enemy underneath. So as long as I can be far enough away, It depends how it spawns. This is what I'm most interested in. Like here, is it going to aggro? Is it going to move? It looks like this one has moved, so we need to be careful of that. But we know it's doable because we've done it with, I think, worse malices. And as long as I run away quick enough from the other enemy, then we're fine. I'm just going to wait for Burn Hot to start up. And then go from there. Can't remember where I got all my reward track stuff, though. 10, 20, 30, 34. I'd say we're doing well. 7 seconds, 10 seconds. Cool. Yeah, my only concern is these guys sort of wandering close enough to us, but I think we should be fine. My only concern is this one. So they also have Vengeance on them. So that means they're going to drop another enemy. Normally with like Hydra, for example, I think that's what it's called. It does a... I think it does like up to 3. So it's the initial enemy, then another enemy, and then a third enemy. And then the third one doesn't have the malice on it. Presumably, that's going to be similar. I don't actually know why I don't do this. Like camouflage, range critical chance, and improved focus for the extra... Like, yeah, I'm not going to get as much damage with the range damage from Burn Hot, but I am going to get a guaranteed crit, I think. So I don't see why I'm not doing that more often, especially since, what, 10-second cooldown, 2-second cooldown. Like, even if I'm not using camouflage, having focus being used is probably for the best more often than I am doing it right now. Who's aggroing me? What am I being aggroed by? Whatever's up here. I don't know how it aggroed me. Okay, that one didn't drop an enemy, which is good. Good to know. But I definitely... oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done Heartseeker. I forgot Heartseeker was a thing. Yeah, I definitely should be... Or I definitely, like, looking at these enemies. Like, this one has wandered, like, really far off path. But these ones, for example, if I do tier 6... like, obviously I'll have other stuff, but I don't... even if I do tier 11, I lose Vengeance, which is kind of like the only awkward one. And I just get something else. I guess Upshot is probably my best bet because it takes all my focus, but more damage. Right. Oh, get out of there. Exsanguinate. Just... How am I losing? How am I missing? Oh, I got an agility essence. Completely useless to me, but... I don't know. Maybe... Actually, to be fair, I say completely useless to me. I could chuck it on my building. It's a thing. Okay. If I can get the kill before Camouflage's cooldown is done, I'm actually pretty happy with that. And I think my better option, instead of doing Upshot first, is to do Blood Arrow then Upshot. Just for the removal stuff. You're a spirit. So I don't care about you. Ideally, just not attacking you. And is this really helping me much with reward track? Guessing maybe not. Nope, I'm not seeing any movement. Or whatever movement there is very, very small. And I feel like I'm going to struggle on the last one. Not like actually fighting it, just finding it. But I do have trekking, so... Die, please. Thank you. So one there and one there. Cool. Never mind. But you're an archer, so you are just going to stay put, which is something. And final one. 4 days in a row. I know. I might not be streaming tomorrow, though, so the streak will be ruined. I don't know. I'm either not streaming Monday or Tuesday. I don't know which one it is. Exactly. It's my friend's birthday on the 20th, but he might be going out tomorrow instead. Like 19th instead of 20th. It's not 100% confirmed. We'll be seeing how that goes. No, that's fine.
Greetings.
I am the most critical of myself for not streaming, so you can't upset me with it.
What can I do for you?
Right, tier 12 delving chest. I got delving tokens. Hope tokens, which aren't even as good technically. Like, yes, they have a better cooldown, 30-second cooldown, but these are well, how long do these last? So these last for 15 minutes with 5 hope. These last for 50 minutes with 6 hope. And these aren't even that good. There are better ones in theory, higher resistance rating. So I don't know. But we're not going to worry about those too much. We're only going to worry about Tombs of Gond Orchal today. The tier 4 tomb is apparently can avoid most mobs on variant A, but need 3 to 4 pulls on variant B. I might try that one later. I always like to have this page up now, but I'd like to, as I said, get like 2 or 3 preferably that I can do per day comfortably, even if a little bit slow on tier 12, which is really interesting, like for me to think of, because it wasn't that long ago in the grand scheme of things where delvings came out and I was like scared of doing tier 7s, and then obviously I got a bit more into doing tier 7s, but obviously tier 10s were the max then, but now here I am doing tier 12s, you know, happily, if not a little bit slow, and admittedly a little bit like it has to be the right circumstances for me to do it, but some are just more awkward than the other like sets, so of course there's going to be certain ones I prefer over others. I mean, the same happens with missions in general. Hey, how are we doing? I can't fly over here. I have to fly. I was looking at the Drake, so that's why I said fly. But I can't go over here, so that's why. That's what I meant. I can't actually remember how you get up here. But yeah, today, Umbar maybe? Doing alright. Should be fine. I got 2 days off now, so I'm pretty happy about that. The worst of the busy period is over. Only problem I'm having right now, shouldn't be fine. It shouldn't be a problem for me right now. My shoulders are a bit achy. But I've got 2 days, so we're good. They haven't changed war steeds recently. I mean, the last thing they did with war steeds is change the bridles from being a legendary item. Because it used to be a legendary item, and it no longer is. It is just an item. I haven't even got one, but yeah, bridles are now just a... Okay, you're not going to spawn? There he is. Yeah, they're just an item now, and they only max out at level 100. I think it'd be interesting to have a war steed legendary thing, but I also don't know what necessarily you'd have, or like what use there would be. Because war steeds are kind of meh. Unless you had like a speed boost. Listen to the conversation. Oh no, it's my least favorite thing to do. Yeah, we are looking at 1.5 million experience. We have 4.7 million experience doubled.
I knew I would be unable to face the number of orcs I was hitting by myself.
Oh, I shouldn't even need to worry about following. It's just listen to the thing. But yeah, we have a decent amount of experience doubled, and I think I said it's 16 million, 16.3 I want to say million experience to get to 140. So if we are good about it, we should be able to oh, I do actually need to follow. That's quite nice. If we're good about it, we should be able to get to 140 pretty easily. And then we can start putting on... We have a couple 140 items. I think it's this one, and there is another one somewhere, if I remember correctly, or available to pick up. There's a 140 item that we can obtain. Oh, yeah, we can actually do tasks. That's another thing. But, yeah, we'll do tasks. We'll get to 140, hopefully. And then I don't know if at 140 I want to stop for a minute and get Moat's gear. I do like the idea of getting level 140 Moat's gear to, like, rotate through. But I might not worry about it too much and just... like, maybe get 1 or 2 pieces if I have, like, I don't know, something super low level, like, whatever my lowest item is, replace it, for example. Probably jewelry. I feel like jewelry is the hardest to sort of figure out sometimes. And then, from there, we can... Am I doing anything? Where are these guys? Like, he's looking over here, but... Oh, they are here. Okay, and I'm just watching. I just stood over there. But yeah. Having, like, a set of my Moat's gear at 140 would be nice, just to, like, upgrade a character sort of very suddenly, and then, after that... just put it onto a different character. Ooh, what's happening? Thankfully, this is more like like...
I heard more orc stomping coming down the path.
A memory, a flashback, whatever you want to call it. Because otherwise I'm like, hey guys, how are you? Ignore this random bear. I mean, you don't know what's a bear and what's a Bjorning.
Finally grown spine enough to oppose me. So Frostbound, remove the orcs from this area. Protect the ice giants by order of Warlord Dush Talbuk.
I'm a little bit behind on audio. It's a bit out of sync.
With these greetings for Ufmasat.
The overwhelming What an interesting title to have. Going back to delvings though, I know I'm talking about delvings a lot, but trying to actually look at what other ones may be viable for us to do today. Sifting through time is quick and easy. Yeah, apparently, let's see. Oh, this is good. I like when I get multiple quests.
There is much to be done, and little time for talk.
Let's get rid of that one.
Back to the past and to the wind.
So yeah, we're doing Tomb of Gond Orkal already. Tearful Tomb, potentially. I've not actually done that one as a delving before, so I'm not sure how that would go. I might do it at tier 11 and maybe get rid of the Hydra thingy. Might be a better idea. Now, do I have to fight both of them? Okay, so they put their differences aside to fight me. I see how it is. I'm actually not too opposed to that, because if I'm getting 30k experience per, that's good. And then I think we have a perk point thing. Yeah, we have one of those. I'm going to wait until we get to 139 to use that, though. Rescue harassed giants. But yeah, tier 11 should still give us good gear. I don't know if there's much of a difference between tier 12 and tier 11 in terms of drops. Let's actually look. I wish I could compare 2 pages on the wiki. That would be nice. Oh, overwhelming strength completed. I've used presumably Relentless Maul enough times now. Oh, I guess the only thing off the top of my head actually is you get less delving rights. So you get 50 for 12 and 45 for 11. But 5 delving rights is not the end of the world in my opinion. Oh, Goblin Looter, you have a quest. What is your quest for me? Defeat 6 of them. That's easy. Can I click on you again? I feel like I've already talked to you. Honestly, the thing though that I'm most interested in with the delvings at the minute is the tracer retentions. So you can get those at tier 1, if not, you know, a significantly lower chance. So if I can do everything at tier 1, hey, level 139. Let's chuck on that that experience boost then. So about a third. Yeah, about a third of our experience is doubled. And we still have quite a lot of quests in this area because we've still got this area, and then there's this area, I think, and then up here as well. So pretty confident with how that's going to go for us. And technically, this puts us at 2 levels away from our final plan, because technically the whole point of this character is to get to only having to get to 141. Past that, it's just whatever, you know. Die, please. Thank you. Another Goblin Looter. And that should be our final one over here. No? Why did you not count? Alright, I gotta defeat this dude. And it's good to see that I can take it as a one-on-one fight. Well, 2-on-1 fight. I don't know where my dwarf friend is, though. Who is he attacking, and why is he not with me? Also, why has this become turn-based? Maul. Oh, hello, friend. Why are you attacking so many enemies? That is not what I wanted you to do. I've used Maul, though. I can't... Oh, actually, to be fair, I could use Savage Knockdown. I feel like his pathing must have messed up, and he's gone a weird way, and he's just then worked his way back to me. I don't know if I trust Relentless Maul with the lag. Oh, maybe. Okay. Now this Goblin Looter, are you gonna count? You do. I got a Sunstone Shard from that and some Dwarf Made treasures. I still don't know if it was worth the wait though. And then I gotta find Mr. Unyielding after this. Now I can kind of skip though, a little bit. But where is he? Is he further up this way? Or is this... Have I missed something? I feel like I might have skipped past him by accident. Because he's supposed to be there.
Only a Drak shows mercy.
Because I feel like this just takes me to the entrance. Yeah, pretty sure that's the case. I mean, I'll take the chest. Maybe I'll have something decent in it. You never know. More Dwarf Made treasures. I don't actually know if Dwarf Made treasures are like in any way useful to us. I think it's a... Is it a weekly? Dwarf... Can't spell. Made treasures. I know there's a quest, searching for treasures, right? Oh, it's a daily. And it gives us enhancement runes. But you have to be... Oh, you just have to do Geode Hunter. So I don't think there's... I don't think Geode Hunter is too difficult. Oh, here he is. I didn't want to go down here because I was like, I don't have to. But if I have to for this quest, why not? Easy. Oh, I've been human at all. Sorry, I'll help. Just give me 5 seconds. Literally now. Nope. Now. Cool. Completed and completed. Oh, and then we've got the find the door and the main keep. That's where we were before. Let's just skip through the enemies because he has a chunk of morale, 235k, and we can also heal as we go, in theory. And also, you know, enemies can't use doors, so I just have to go through a door, and then I'm left alone. So we're all good. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth doing... I mean, Geode Hunter is a very easy quest. It's literally talk to a guy, pick up a thing, talk to a guy, like whatever. And we got 13, so we can give it in. Oh. I have to summon him, but he's in a battle. Come back to me, please. Thank you.
This is it. I hope you're ready for some dwarf
diplomacy. Very ready. And we're actually already used our double XP up. That is crazy.
The best course of action is to enter Thierstadt on a diplomatic mission. Your aim
I'm sure this will go very well. I'm sure there's nothing going to go wrong here. You're an elder, but not a chieftain. I can just hear him slightly. There he is. Hopefully this just triggers and or do I actually have to wait? They're all just staring. Do you think they're trying to intimidate us? I could take him. You're only 139. I'm 139 as well. I could fight you. I'd win. Wow, you can't go through there. That's odd. There he is, finally. I'm pretty sure we get, like, imprisoned here.
Must be through here.
Am I ready? I'm always ready. Ready for whatever you can throw at me.
Remember, be polite and respectful. Keep your weapons sheathed.
I am pretty sure I'm a mute. I don't actually think I can talk, so...
I did not see any hobgoblins or Umbeari on the way in. That's a good sign. But now, we will really put my skill at diplomacy to the test. Hail, chieftain! Hrungrad, was it? I am Horn.
It's great when you don't know the name of the guy you're talking to.
And I have come on behalf of the Gabilika to...
Yeah, everything's like slightly out of sync. That's really weird.
With your people, the ice giants.
You should know the Holgon story comes seeking the very same. What do you offer to have that they do not? A valid question. Freedom, perhaps. We dwarves are not bound ourselves to an ancient evil being like they have. Dignity also. They will not be associating themselves with orcs. Tell me, Horin of the Shell Ruka, how do you think my people will fare living under a dwarf or kings rule in the kingdom of dwarves? Probably fine. Our kind of long lives and longer memories remember life when the dwarves still ruled the halls below. They pushed us from our holds inside the mountain, and not always peaceably. I've never seen the word peaceably used. Eventually, only Theostal remained on the highest peak. We became wary. Yeah, it's like super far behind. But I don't know if that was specifically just something with this instance. I feel like I remembered this being like this beforehand, like when Good to Bad released. An interesting time, but we're wary. If I must choose a side, I'm afraid I must choose the dragon.
Eventually.
I could fight him. I'd win. Oh, maybe not.
I'll be taking this thief.
You are handing us over to the Angmarim? You
I found it interesting
cur!
thing.
What you will. I do what I must for the survival of my people.
I want to know how you get this item. Shadow bent light cloak.
Then deliver their bodies to Bagutu.
The warlord will be moving on. His desire to find Gorgar has intensified.
That is fortunate.
The wiki shows it
I
just
wish to
being
speak to you alone
a thing you can
regarding
disenchant.
staff.
That's it. I want to know how I obtain it. Bound to account and acquire. I know that much. I wish like item treasury told you how to get items.
We must break free while they are out of sight!
I'll do that. I'm just looking at some cloaks. Like, that is actually a really cool looking cloak in my opinion. I assume they're all the same. I should probably break you out of prison.
Thank you, friend. I am both angry and embarrassed to have fallen into such a trap. We need to move quickly.
It's 120, so it's like how we I guess actually, right, genuinely, I'm gonna look this up. Shadow bent helm. No. Shadow bent soothing I don't understand when the wiki doesn't have information. It's 120 stuff. It's something I genuinely need to look into because it's like legendary items, like epic items. There's so many epic. There's 5,205 epic items. Let me get to S and like go for Shadow. Shadow Bent Enduring Heavy Cloak. Any of these got information? No. Okay. Incredibly useless.
We have come too far to turn back now. Only
okay, Dwarf Treasure. What we got? So, defeat Ice Giants. Cool. Destroy Angmar Gifts and Hobgoblin Gifts. About to do that. Defeat the Chieftain. Cool. Doing that. And collect the Plundered Treasure. There's nothing specifically about attacking cultists. Or the Hobgoblins. Except the Slayer Demon. But obviously, doing so will make our lives easier. Thankfully, because we didn't do any exploring beforehand, we know exactly where the chieftain is. And I have to back up my claim of I could beat him. Maybe my now I'll win. Or I'd win. Get rid of the deed. Don't need deeds on our trackers. Oh, just the warriors on their own are actually super easy to kill. That's interesting. Okay, this makes our way down to where we need to go. Okay, how many eye chants we have? 6 out of 12. There's never been a bit on the wiki looking at this from 2019. There's never been a piece of information on the wiki telling you how you got this item. Actually, I have an idea. In theory, Lotro Companion would tell me. In theory. In practice, I'm not entirely sure. But in theory. So let's just like import tracery. I don't know if I've already done that at any point. Don't think I have. I kind of expected like a different enemy to be here. Oh, it's still not right here. I expected like a named hobgoblin almost to be here, but apparently not. Bees. Okay, get you to bring the over to me. Oh, thrower. Never mind. I just want to make sure I have everything on cooldown. Okay, so okay, interesting. Karazgar's mithril chest. So what raid is Karazgar from? Oh, Horan is useless, isn't it? I am very much taking this on one-on-one, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay, well, he's dead, and also my 12th guy. Oh, and you spawned. Okay, let's re-summon you over here. Okay. You showing up? Are you gonna... Wait, if I dismiss him, and then I summon him again...
We have come too far to turn back.
Oh, cloak, might, vitality, and basic
wind.
essence. Far away.
Put your back to the past and to the wind.
I swear I've done that instance, though. He's not in that, is he? I actually genuinely don't know. Okay, I just need one more dwarf treasure, which is up here, so I'm good. And I can be out of here. Cool, don't even need to aggro. Hello. You continue there. Okay, talk to Cluso or talk to you and then get out of here really quickly. That's good.
Come, let's return to Cluso. He's probably worried about us. I was about to come looking for you. What happened?
Nice, and Armband of Secrets, critical rating, critical defense. I don't know. Technically better? Not okay. More vitality, but I like lose stuff I want. Yeah, I lose crit. Yeah, no, I don't think that's what I'm gonna go with. These ones have the little dots as if they have essences on it, but it doesn't look like that. Real quick before I run over there, though, I'm gonna run off for a minute. Yeah, a minute, and I'll be back. And then I'm interested in this legendary drop. It's something I've actually been looking at for a while because it's an epic 120 item, and yeah, I just don't know how it works out. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. BOV. Right. We're back. Finally. Let's get back into this questing. We are halfway through, over halfway through actually, this level. So I'm pretty happy with how that's turning out for us. Zog, that is moi. That is not quite my name, but yeah, close enough. Just one extra letter. I'll allow it. But yeah, there should be more than enough quests. Gundabad is actually for all I kind of don't like some of Gundabad stuff. The quest density is pretty damn good, so we should be all right when it comes to that. What I've kind of learned though, and I'm interested to see how this works. So the Thickle Gundu Steel Keep instance. Apparently the reason I haven't seen Karasgar is because I've been doing the the solo version, I think. And if that cloak drops, the problem is, right, the wiki doesn't have any information on that thing. So I can't like look up it on the wiki because it's not in the wiki, which is a pain.
A secret meeting between Loch Nashra and the leader of the cult of Drugoth hints at their true motives in the region.
When I got close, I realized it was an Umbeari man.
But yeah, the mithril chests are tier 3, so basically, I don't know where this guy's going. Where's my dwarvy friend? Ah, found it. Hi, Loch Nashra. But yeah, I am interested in doing so. Thickle Gundu. I don't have it at the moment, but it's 118 to 150. So if I has a 150, I could in theory do the 6-man at 120, which is the drop, and see how it goes. But I don't think we'd be able to do tier 3. I don't think that makes sense. There's just a bit too much going on there.
No, I would never wish harm on my prized pupil.
But I wonder what the minimum we could get away with, like 150 is.
Is in our nature.
I understand. It is a useful survival instinct. I wish to speak to you about the staff you reclaimed.
Is that my stuff that I picked up? Yeah.
You can sense the power.
You reclaimed it from me. Oh yeah, because I got captured. That makes sense. I actually completely forgot that I got captured.
Yes. What is this, really?
Does it actually say how much health he has? It'd be nice if I had... But he's scaling, so therefore...
wielded in his physical form.
Doesn't really work.
It is the weapon of a powerful Gauntlet. While the warlord has his own reasons for marching up the father's path, the cult of
I wonder if, because Renamorn's the one I've been going through Thickle Gundu on. I wonder if Renamorn is at a stage where he can be capable.
Are easily called from the winds at this high elevation. We have need of them in all their legions to fuel.
Oh, my George is split. That's not good. Yeah, so Might Dragon's melee, ranged damage, increase run speed, temporary morale boost or something.
To a chosen member of our cult, the new wielder of the Staff of Drugoth. It is my hope that the one chosen will be you.
Why me? I have not yet mastered your magic.
But you've been progressing so well.
No, but you will soon.
See?
Your strength and cunning have made you unnatural. The ritual would make you incredibly powerful. I can think of none more deserving.
I do kind of like this whole thing because it is essentially the entire
Why
subplot.
not receive it yourself then?
Yeah, the entire subplot is just setting up like an instance.
My duty has always been to teach, to spread the word of our master. If you accept, I will facilitate your transition to our new leader.
I accept. I will use this new power to win this war in the name of the Frost Horde.
Excellent.
I don't know if because I don't think we defeat
Not find
Lognasher.
out about this. The Warlord is prone to envy.
I don't think so.
Of
I can't
course,
remember.
It will be
Like I'm
ours
pretty
to
sure they like run away. I know. Oh, now I have to go back. I'm so glad that all these dwarves are around when they're
This
just,
sounds like something
you know, coincidentally monologuing and explaining everything. Oh my god, so many quests. A lake. Me, those quests. Ruins of Protection, Roaring Stone. I actually remember these quests now, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Lognasher is making secret deals with the Umbar.
Look how many things there are. Okay. Defeat Ice Grims, defeat Hobgoblin Hunters, clean Warding Runes, defeat Stormbar and Snow Beasts, and examine the first statue, or the statue of the first Great Moot, second, third, fourth, sixth, seventh, etc. And of course I have to be in man form.
It was here that the sixth great moot was called, in response to Azog the Defiler's murder of
Azog,
King Thrall.
my distant cousin.
Thrain II and his fellow kings formed the bond of Habanekar and declared their willingness to fight the sixth war of dwarves and orcs. This culminated in the Battle of Azanulbizar, which at last saw the death of Azog.
I'm interested,
though at the cost of half the strength of the dwarf host.
yeah, I wonder if,
The fourth great moot was
yeah, I was about to say, does he just like hold on to it
threat of Mordor.
and carry on talking? Are we going to be hearing him talking for ages?
An attack on Eregion.
There is actually a really quick way of me skipping through his dialogue, to be fair.
To forge a new pact against him.
Disable
Kings
sound.
quarreled, and several.
Do that.
It was here that the second great moot.
Second Great Moot.
It was here that the
Seventh.
It was here that the third great.
Third.
It was here that the fifth great.
Fifth. Cool. It's nice that I've had an opportunity to, and I talked about it yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm going to have the audio persist, but there's actually times where skipping dialogue is actually better. And it's times like that where it sort of holds on to the dialogue. And no offense, I don't really want to hear you chatting about moots constantly. Let's see what we can get in. Karasgar's Mithril Chest. Enhancement runes. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is for 120 at the minute. But, I think Gleaming Shadowbent Bracelet. Gleaming Shadowbent Bracer Cuff. Glimmering Vial of a Garrick's Legend? I don't know. But they're pretty good. Presumably, I don't actually have 120 stuff to compare it to, really. Oh, well, there's a warding rune. That'll do it. Oh, an ice cream. I will dismount and fight. Do you count, actually? I should check you count first. Ah, whatever. If you don't count, then I know it has to be in a specific area. No, I can just do it whenever. That's fine. And is there one on the inside? Is that what I'm sort of seeing from that? Maybe. Nope, but I'll leave it for now and see if I can head out. Because I think brings protection. Yeah, there's more over here. And I only need 3 more. Should be fine. I actually don't know. I don't know if I've seen people running much 120 instance stuff other than... what's the 120 raid? Oh, actually, can't remember. Glimmer Deep. Is it Glimmer Deep? No. I can't think of what it's called. Oh, Anvil. Yeah. Okay, I was looking in the wrong area. That makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna guess there's one up here. Probably not, though. Nope, but I've got to kill you now. I'm sorry, bear. As a bear, I must defeat you. There's one over here, though. I think it's being protected by someone. He is. Hello, cultist. Bye-bye, cultist. Makes it a lot easier to find them there. And final one. Nice. So what is it over here? Hobgoblin Hunters, presumably, and also Chill Wind is Ice Grims. Here we are. Snow Beats is not part of it, though. Good to know. We will prioritize killing the right enemies and not attacking giants like I don't need to. Makes sense. And there is a weird fascination with these enemies about knocking me back, and it's kind of annoying. Alright, another hunter. Yeah, where possible, I try and not use mounted combat. Like when I first went through with my hunter, I found it a lot easier just to dismount and attack, you know, by dismounting. Than it was to not only try and control, but also just the damage on the war steeds. It does depend on the class, though. Like, Burglar is terrible for it, honestly. Like, either way, you're sort of losing. Because you don't really have, like, a ranged attack, except throw knife. I think the only thing you could do is, in theory, sneak up behind the enemies and do it that way, but it's not really a viable tactic. RK is alright on Warsteed, I think. It's got a heal. It's got a couple of attacks. Ooh, a treasure cache. I will have, please. It's gonna be useless. I'm not gonna get any benefit out of this, but yeah. Honestly, I think soon enough we should start heading over to King's Gondor, because in my head I'm like, I have to get to 140 first, but I don't have to get to 140 first. I can just go whenever I like, really. But I think because our gear is going to be 140, I would kind of rather we're at 140, so we're actively getting benefits from our gear. I think we're not that far off, so it's fine if we spend a teeny bit more time here. And we've only been on for an hour, not in Umbar. It's one of those things where I've like titled the stream based on one thing and then not done anything related to that. I mean, I have done something related to it, which is trying to level up. I've not really achieved much else. I could do the hobgoblins over there, but I kind of want to wait over here. Do I, though? Actually, no. I will go back. I will head over on my horse. I'll go down here, because then at least I can do, well, Chill Wind, give in this quest, and then go over to Roaring Stones and stuff. How do I get out? Out this way. Never mind. Hello. How much experience? 500k. Okay, so we are still back on 500k. That's actually something I wanted to confirm as well, is what our XP rates were at the minute. Because are we doing... We're doing on-level quests at the minute. I kind of want to try as well doing a 140 Black Grave. And then potentially a 141 Black Grave. And see how we sort of end up doing with that. Because it would be nice to just, hopefully just get the bow. But 141 should be presumably a jump in stats. So might help us a teeny bit. Again, not that we're struggling by any means. I don't think we've really had too much issue, except at the beginning of Gundabad when going against a small fellowship quest. Which, fair enough, honestly. Am I gonna die if I jump down here? We're gonna find out. Oh, I'm immediately gonna jump into a treasure chest, or treasure cache. But, the problem is I don't know how to get out. But... treasure cache. Piece of Gundabad sealed wax. Nice. Dwarf made treasures again. Woo. Honestly, as long as I can find my way to the boss. It's weird. There's like a blue behind the purple, but I've got no blue quest marker. So odd. I think what I've done is accidentally put myself in the most opposite direction of where I need to be. I don't know how I've done that. It's not the end of the world though, because again, these enemies aren't difficult to defeat. And we got a treasure cache. In fact, speaking of, we're on reward track. We were 34 beforehand when we started, and 37 now. So that's 3 levels. Technically 4 levels, I think, with where we were in like an hour. I've been doing about 10 a day at the minute. Is my average, I think, but that's because I didn't play for like 2 days, I think. But I'm counting as like 3 months, so we're like 4 days in, and I'm doing like I got to level 30 plus yesterday, which I'm counting as like 10 a day, maybe even 11 a day. Slowly push up. I think last reward track was my record of 146, like on the technically 246, right? Because I got 100 and then 146 of these. I'm really interested. Like, I want this so mad. The only thing I don't like about this is I'm presuming the Daggerlord portrait frame is only available on one character. It will go on Fair End due to that, but I would love if it was a countdown because I really like that frame, and I'm glad it's finally available. Evening, how are we doing? Portrait frame, well, I guess this will answer. Okay, fair enough. This one is from the reward track. So, yeah. But there are some... Well, okay, the reason I say it is because, like, the horses and stuff, for example, from the reward track have all been character bound. Like, you only get it once. And I think that kind of sucks because only one character can get it and stuff. So I think in my head I was conflating that with portrait frames. But yeah, the previous one is actually a countdown. But yeah, that's actually a good point, and I'm glad that's the case. But I think, in my opinion, all reward track stuff, like cosmetic-wise and whatever, should be account mount, personally. I'm still sad about the reward track season 2. But my hope is the thing. So I don't like. So season 2, right? Reward track, I completed, but I didn't. I didn't redeem, which is my problem. I was really tired that night, and I didn't stream. I didn't redeem it, so I didn't get the mountaineering donkey. I didn't get, which is I think the main thing. Was it Azog's sword? I'm looking at, and the dancing hobbit. I think it was that one I didn't get. It was either that or season 3. Anyway, I didn't get a reward track. No, it was the painted steed, I think. So it was season 3. I didn't do, which really annoyed me. I got it, and then I just forgot to redeem it before. I am just hoping that at some point, because of purely for the sake of Fair End, and wanting not to have that one missing pet or whatever, that they eventually put stuff back in the rotation. Because at least for pets, then you can obtain it on a different character. Or I think there should be some sort of reward track, previous reward track store. You can buy old reward track stuff somehow. Like a barterer, not necessarily a store, because that makes it sound like just money rather than tokens or whatever. Just some way of doing it. Maybe for ancient script. Or figments, that also works. I still think, because, okay, so if you are under-leveled for the reward track and you are getting experience, the message comes up, and I can't remember exactly what it says, but it says something along the lines of none of your current, you are not taking part in any reward tracks that can accept experience or something like that. But it says reward tracks, plural. I still think it's silly that you can't go back to previous seasons. There could easily be a drop-down thing here, and then you can just it transfers you to season 9, but you can redeem season 8 whenever. If that makes sense. Because I'm the sort of person that likes to redeem it all at the end. In one big go rather than as I go. I don't know if I'm an outlier with that sort of thing.
I hate to see such a grand dwarf fort taken over by men
Come
of
on.
evil.
Come on. Come. Please. Please, my dwarfen friend. But yeah, they made it so that the Isengard Dispeller armor came back. That technically wasn't reward track. That was just VIP stuff. But there is some sort of precedent for repeating stuff. Okay. Oh, he's here. I was about to say, where's he disappeared to? He isn't just like, see ya. Ooh, flickering essence.
Have waiting for us inside. But we have to find that staff before they complete whatever evil ritual they mean to do within. Ugarad the Harbinger intends to perform a secret ritual to impart the strength.
Oh, it's one of these instances where it's like, you can't progress with the... Because we have the fancy... Prepare yourself, Lok Nashra, to receive the spirit of Rugoth. Isn't this a whole thing where she's like being manipulated? Technically.
I call upon the spirits. Open the way for the
And again, weirdly out of sync. Don't really understand it.
Come forth, Drugor, our Lord and Master.
Come forth, Drugor, our Lord and Master. Come forth, Drugor, our Lord and Master.
You cannot stop us, interlopers. I feel his presence. Lord Drugor, I offer you this vessel. Rejoice
Vessel?
in the physical
Same.
realm.
I knew it.
Come forth, Drugor.
Oh, hi guys. I didn't realize there were enemies behind me. I wasn't actually paying attention. If they didn't aggro me, I could have just been taking shadow damage and not realized. Yes. The epic will take you to Wildemore, yes. I can't remember how long you stay in there. You stay there a decent amount of time, actually. It's actually, I think, one of the places I've done it a few times extra because of, what was it? There's a tracery token you can get from it. Legendary one. It's either a legendary tracery token or a, just legendary box. I think it's a tracery token that you can get, Rogue Room one. Correct, Rogue Room. No, the ritual's not complete. Does that make her, like, more strong but less taken over? Is that how that works? I never really, like, super... I think I've only done this one other time when I did it on Tavellad, so I've not really, like, looked that much into it. I mean, I helped you, kind of.
I will never be controlled by anyone.
Never.
And I will slay you all for this betrayal.
Excuse me. I'll have you know that, I kind of helped you there. Just saying? Oh, no, you just taking me out. Okay.
Can you hear me? Oh, thank the Lord.
Okay, next. Let's have a look then. So we have... Yeah, so this one gives us a flickering essence as well as this. So we actually get 2 flickering essences from this. And, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's going to put us to 2 quests away after this. But I think this is like the end of this quest line. This is like the last area. So I don't know if we're going to finish necessarily in Gundad. But we do... obviously have the ability to just go back to King's Gondor, and that's probably easier. Also, that starts a quest, so if there is another quest, potentially, like Angren's Staff, Ritual Implements... Okay. So they are both the same quest. No, why would you... Do I not have my dwarf friend? Has he abandoned me? Is he scared? Okay, so what do I actually have to do? Oh, Vial of Blood. But is that... Oh, no. Okay, Ritual Implements. At least favorite type of enemy. It's like I'm doing delvings again. I don't like it. So we have to defeat Hobgoblin Acolytes, which I haven't not seen one of yet. Defeat Fell Spirits, defeat Angmarim. So maybe the Hobgoblins are like upstairs. I think that's where they are. That sounds about right. And then destroy Angmarim staves, daggers, and flences. Not a word I've ever seen used. Clearly I have, because I've done this quest before, but probably didn't read into it. And Vials of Blood. So that's 2.5 million experience. If we're getting 15k experience, like, depending on the amount of kills we get, this might push us over the edge. If not, just, like, going around and... Presumably there's a quest after this. I could probably look it up. The secret ritual. Quest, a secret ritual. Yeah, there's actually an instance after this. So yeah, guaranteed enough quests to level up. And then we can start working on King's Gondor. Again, I don't know how I want to do King's Gondor, because King's Gondor is slow. Incredibly slow. Probably my biggest complaint about it, for sure, is just how slow... Well, not about King's Gondor, but like Umbar. I like Umbar, story-wise at the very least. I just don't like how slow it takes to actually get to the Umbar part of the Umbar expansion. But we can technically skip all of that and just go there. Because as long as we're doing 145 quests, then we should be fine. As long as there's enough of those. But I'm concerned about like stat jumps and stuff. So it might be better just to do the epic, and from there just do the epic, grab the gear from that, and then just not do all the shipmates, and then do side content as well. Of which there is a decent amount, to be fair. Okay, this is our Harbinger dude. May as well go in the fire. Oh, skill not ready yet. Good. Not ready yet. Fine. Bomb. I wanted Maul, please. Thank you. Okay, and I need one more Vial of Blood. And I don't know where... Oh, they outside. That makes sense. Excuse me. No, thank you. Do that, get my wrath back. Invisible enemies. How could you? How do I get out? This is the exit, I think. No, 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 no. Run. Quickly, I forgot that was the thing. Hey, a quick 40% boost. Why not? You.
Put your back to the past and to the wind.
Oh, so Loch Nashra is inside of there. I didn't actually realize that, so I've got to go back in. That's good information to find out. these guys out at the very least. They shouldn't be too difficult. Especially if I can ideally focus on them and only them. My only concern is getting to a point where, like, finding Loch Nashra, for example, is that going to be a thing where I'm like, I don't need to do this. I can just skip ahead. Sometimes I get, like, to the end of a quest line in an area. I'm like, I'll just skip to the next one. I'll start fresh where I've got, like, a bunch of quests rather than just this very short amount of quests that, like, admittedly give me better gear because it's, like, the end of a quest line, but it's a lot slower. I think it'd be nice. I mean, Gambit at the highest house gives us finesse and physical mastery gloves. So, in theory, better than that. Gives us a 131 tracery, which could be very beneficial to us, or absolutely garbage. Most likely the second one out of those. And there's also Dwarfen Arms, Hobgoblins at the highest house. No. Can I can just aggro you, right? Get closer to me. I don't want to fight your friends. I just want to fight you. Oh, more acolytes. How many do I actually need? I need 4 more, and there's 2 here. I'll take that. More. You. And that leaves us with 1 more to pick up. Now, I wonder if it's been long enough that these guys have respawned. Or if we go inside and defeat Loch Nashra, or find Loch Nashra, if we'll be fine. Might go back to the secret. Oh, actually, let me find it on here. Secret ritual. Oh, to find Loch Nashra, enter the chamber where the ritual is held. So I just got to go in here. Do I have to do anything? Oh, easy. I was like, oh, it's empty. I don't have to do anything. Or like, there's nothing in there to benefit from. So why would I go in there? But clearly, there was a benefit. And my hobgoblin friend has respawned, so... and a chest. So another thing I will happily take. No, let me search, please. Thank you. I got a dwarf mate treasure. I'm so happy. That's 18. I can almost do it twice. Also, I just remembered I have task items still to give in, so another thing I can do if I just want easy experience. But 800k left.
Only a Drac shows mercy.
And level 140.
Hobgoblin forces can only be in one place.
New mail. Cranog. Oh yeah, return to Condom is the thing. So yeah, looking at that, more might, less vitality, finesse and physical mastery though, and overall I lose just health, but I don't think we're struggling with health. 97k, I don't think it's too big a problem. I do definitely need to sort out inventory though. Whoop. Oh yeah, I have a cloak, don't I? And now that I'm 140, can I put on a 140 essence? Like, I have a might essence. Just spare. I think it's more difficult to work out what I want to put on essences now, just because new essences are more like streamlined in regards to what you can actually choose. It's like, oh, I have a basic essence, it's going to be physical mastery or crit. Whereas now it's like, oh, I could, because it's not vital essence, it could also be vitality, or it could be a might, you know? It's not one of those hyper-focused ones though. Or yet. Oh, also 140, which means pocket item. More vitality, less might, crit, physical mastery though. Is it better for us? 99,000 morale. Our physical mastery has changed. We have less physical mastery, but more crit. And less finesse though.
Is gathered and the reinforcements have arrived. Are you ready for battle? You have reached the end of the Father's path, and Warlord Talbuk must be ahead. His reason for marching to the mountain's peak is about to be revealed. We don't know what we're walking into here, so I will hold back the main force for the moment.
Oh,
But this is the end
where's
of
my
the
mouse?
road.
I lost my mouse.
Talbuk must
Determination.
be
Dwarf is determined to defend their home and refuses. Cannot be defeated.
Sound the horn. We want our forces to advance. I hope
Is there anything more? No? Summons from King Elsar. That was the only other thing.
But why have they come all this way?
Why have they come all this way? Good question. Yeah, I don't know what, should we put that on? Will it give me more vitality? Are we gonna hit 100k? Oh, we actually get like the teeniest amount more. Why not? And then I can put on, where is it? These guys? I could put on one of these for an extra morale boost, but I don't think I need it. Can I get a reforged though at 140? No. Okay. So it was 136.
I see the hobgoblins just ahead.
I almost wonder, malleable Gundaban essence.
We don't want them to see us.
Is it better for me to hold on to that? Like, it's for crafting essences, right? I'm just trying to think for 140 essences, how like easy is it to get?
Is that Gorgar? Wait, does this mean this is where he's been secretly
It is
meeting with-
Gorgar. This is not where he's meeting. I'm just wondering if there's a point in like, for Feyran, obviously in the far future. Hi, Freemiel. Is it better for me to
Wait,
obtain
the
those
hobgoblins are
malleable
moving
ones?
forward. Are they avoiding her as well? Now!
So that's happening, and then they're attacking.
had enough of your arrogance, Gorgar. You have schemed against me at every turn, and now you plot with Hrimil herself to overthrow me. Nothing to say for yourself? That is fine by me.
Yeah, Delver's lively essence. Is that a thing? What's the highest? Like, just trying to think. Yeah, Delver's lively essence. Inside every shadow. Okay, that's just numbers wrong. Backwards.
You forget yourself, warlord. I rule Gundabad.
I rule Gundabad, though. Yeah, Delver's adventurers.
I have been meeting with Gorgar in secret to keep him under control. If you cannot perform your duties without being overcome,
And then Loch Nashra, it's like everybody showing up.
Perhaps you need the same treatment. The Frostbound will be brought under my direct control, and you, warlord.
This is the Prosper, not the Frostbound. It confused me.
I can't move. It's the dragon's voice.
And what happens here?
Look what has become of Gorgar the Ruthless. Pathetic. Drugors, you were unable to take over my body, but your presence seems to have protected me from this fate. The Umbeari wanted nothing more than a vessel for their master. The dwarves wanted to slaughter us and take our home. And now the dragon has taken away our free will. I have been betrayed at every turn, and am now surrounded by enemies.
So many enemies. We can help you, sort of. Definitely won't betray you or anything like that. Don't worry about it.
You all.
Is the power of her voice wearing off?
Okay.
I can move again.
Return to the gate. Do we just have to return back here?
Beginning to move as well. Quickly, we must return to our forces and blow the horn.
Right. I think this is the way we were going. I assume I have to wait for him anyway. Doesn't really matter. I'm mostly doing this for the tracery though. Because I don't really need to be here anymore. Wait for my forces to arrive. I'm gonna wait forever, am I? All 5 of them. All 5 of the Gabilika.
We were only just now able to reach you.
Here, blow the horn. Gorgar. He was able to walk right past us unhindered.
You think though, right? Surely Gorgar would like just if they can't do anything, it's beneficial for Gorgar to like just stab them.
That was not how I
Surely.
this battle to begin.
Right, okay, so these are the last 2 quests. These specifically don't give us anything. This one, oh, that's just from Allegiance. That's fine. And this is interesting. There's a whole like multiple types of enemy, whatever, war, whatever you want to call it. Like multiple factions against each other. I don't know, my eyes so agitated. That dragon's roar, that's what did it. Okay, you were really, really useless. I don't know why you were trying to do that. So it's something to do with Drakes. I need to make sure I obtain that one ideally. These are now giving under 10k experience per kill, so that's another benefit to us moving on. Let's see what this quest gives us. Are we gonna get a quest? Thank you. Silver coins, that's it. Really not much else to what I might do then is, I think there's still Relentless Maul. Yeah, Relentless Maul I think is the only one. Actually, no, these two as well. Bond of Trust Heal and whatever. These two I don't know how much it matters, but what I might do is just up them to, well, depending on what we get from this tracery box. Go to Rivendell, grab ourselves just a 131 plus thing, so that'll last until 150. And we're not going to worry too much about levels and stuff, like enhancement room levels and stuff. But just make sure they're leveled. I don't think any of these are like lower. I mean, that one goes to 140, so maybe there is benefit to upgrading some of them, but maybe we'll be lucky. Hey, what did I just get? Quest to the Welkin Lofts completed. That's good. That's good. That's one of those things where, like, I should, once I get to 150, be able to come through here and, like, Slayer's going to take a while, but I can do, like, Explorer, and that's a couple extra lottery points. I mean, how many lottery points was that? It's only 5, admittedly, but, like, you know, just doing some Explorers, getting those deeds completed. I mean, getting to the Explorers as well is going to be a thing that also... Oh wait, can I just go back to the same ones again? That's gonna make life a lot easier. But yeah, going back to like getting all the Explorers for every zone and whatever should be like 3 different things or whatever. I don't know how it works. Like Welcome Lofts, for example, I've got to do this one first. That's part of it. And more lottery points, more marks. Marks not really a huge issue, but whatever. I mean, technically, right, when I do like this, when I was talking about the idea of lottery points being marks, like equating the lottery points to marks, and we said 45 lottery points is essentially a mark. 45 marks is a lottery point. If you're looking at rep. That's, you know, 4 lottery points extra. We're actually getting 14 lottery points, technically. Right. I still have to defeat Drakes, and then I literally just have to find these 2 other dwarves. And now I have more dwarves helping me, so every kill should be quicker. Nope, you're just a regular old fighting dwarf. Not fussed about you. Is that Hrimil or is that I don't think it's Hrimil. No. It's like a dark green color. Final Drake. Nice. And then what did I get for that? Currency capped. I am now maxed on my coins. On my silver coins are going to bad. I don't know what else there is for me to use them on at the minute. What is the cap? Is it 500s? Gundabad. I think that says how much we've done in this zone, honestly. Like, that is quite a lot for obtained. Can I... Okay. Assist Turin in defeating this. I thought it was 64k, and I was like, really? You need help? Yeah, I don't know really what to try and spend them on because, well, other than the Moats quest, which I would have to get to Honored, right? I think it's Honored. Yeah, I don't really otherwise know what benefit there is for us. Hey, and we're back here. Remember when we were here to start with? Oh, I got a pocket item. A 140 pocket item. It's a will. So bye. And then gloves. We were going to put those on, right? So 68k. We lose a teeny bit of crit, but we gain a lot of physical mastery, like 3k and then 2k finesse. So, yeah. Good for us. And then a 131 tracery. Turn the tides damage. I don't know if that's a thing we've got on here. Again, there was no logic behind these legendaries. It's literally whatever I got, I put on. So, if it's not relevant, it gets deconstructed. There. Also, when did I obtain this? Okay. Not very useful to me. But, and I think that's every quest did now complete. I still have a Cluso helping me, which is interesting. Bye. Don't really want that happening. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, I can get rid of that. And the essence I'm not really going to worry about too much. I will give him my task items though, just because that's another thing that I want to be doing somewhat consistently, even if it's not necessarily too beneficial. I mean, 200k, is it 100, 200k? 130, 140k, okay. That's still 500,000 experience. Plus. And also task stuff is good for us. Again, 20 days of that and we can hopefully benefit quite well. Okay, so I need to go to Northern Matugard, and that should be able to take me, hopefully, I think it's a far-ranging Stable Master, hopefully take me to Rivendell. I'm then going to buy myself a 131, like, Relentless Maul and whatever. And then that should last us for a while. Rivendell Stables. Elks on here look so weird. Because of the shadows, it's kind of silly.
What can I do for you?
Lost Family House. And further off we go. Yeah, so even though these are just good and bad ones, I still think it's worth us holding on to them because we can just hand them in. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I should make sure I don't throw anything that's moats. If it's moats, I want to hold on to it for the minute just because I mean moats. That's pretty much the answer. If I wanted a full moats gear, I think it's quite a lot more than I have. Yeah, I can only get 2 more pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, and I'm also not getting my 25% extra experience now. That's sad. 16, and then times that by like 1,500. It's quite a lot. Anyway, not really too fussed. Bjorning. There it is. Oh. Alright, 131. Isn't it the claw? Nope. The hide. Nope. The roar. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. General damage. Relentless maul damage. And cool. A little bit of a might increase as well. Why not? And bear form, and then do I have man form damage? Yeah, both rares already. I should actually make sure those are at least bear form. Is that a 150? I might buy bear form damage. Just to upgrade it. Cool. Right. That's that done. Let's head off to Midsummer, right? I guess I could get over here as well. I go straight into Umbar. That is a possibility. I don't think even going to Umbar, like, there's not going to be 145 quests in Umbar. So, I don't know what I was going to do. I was going to try and get into Umbar from there, but I can't. So yeah, I think we still need to sort of go Midsummer.
How can I be of service?
Area. In fact, actually, it's not even Midsummer, it's after battle. How am I going to get back there? I just realized. Hopefully, there's Stable Master here has been updated to work with that. I have never actually tried to go back there.
Gondor needs your aid.
I'm gonna mithril coin it. I've got 2 mithril coins that I need to sort of throw away anyway. Not throw away necessarily, but like I like having a divisible by 10 number. It's aesthetically pleasing to me. And I'll make sure I pick up this Stable Master so I can get back here in the future.
These are troublesome times indeed.
The Harlond. Yeah, I've never really thought about it. I was like, how do I actually get back here? Because technically this is, yeah, after battle, which I would have never been to. Alright, let's find Song of Waves and Wind. Travel to the village of Anark, southwest of the Harlond in King's Gondor. I don't know, actually. Song of Waves and Wind. I don't know if with the Song of Waves and Wind I can skip to, like, chapter 2. Because that's where we actually start getting stuff. Like, Elf Queen of Gondor, I don't think we can. Talk to King Elsar in Imloth Meliu Guardhouse. I'm guessing not. Because sometimes you can skip like halfway through and stuff. I guess it's a case of hopefully just get through as quickly as possible. I do get some enhancer runes. I might use those or I might hold on to them. Most likely hold on to them, I feel like. But also, we should get some gear. And it should, in theory, be better than some of the stuff we're getting. Like chapter 1. Let's have a look. So we got a Delver's Essence. Legacy lives on. Yeah, Mantle of Gondor's Vanguard. Might, Agility, Physical Mastery, Physical Mitigation. We just got an upgrade here, so there's a high chance that's actually not going to be a thing that we care about. Lord of Lebanon. I mean, Virgil Experience. I'll take it. Yeah, Robes of Gondor's Vanguard. Might, Vitality, Physical Mitigation, Tactical Mitigation. Or Physical Mastery, Tactical Mitigation. It's less Physical Mastery. And I think in theory, less everything else. Less Might, more Vitality, less Physical Mastery, Tactical Mitigation. However, Essence slots. That's the real kick. Oh, actually, no, I was going to do Black Grave on there. Black Grave. 140, tier 1. Just see what our bow is looking like. I think it's guaranteed to...
Before the fall of Cardolan,
I think it's guaranteed to drop.
War with Umbar
I could be wrong.
and the great plague that followed. Countless dead were laid to rest in mass burials among the stones of a ruined temple.
I just realized my cosmetic on this building is like completely useless because I'm barely ever in that.
Black grave. And those centuries of abandonment, none save the most unwary ever dared.
Let's have friends. It's also kind of funny that we're probably gonna get to, like, I'm pretty 100% guaranteed sure that we're gonna get to 141 today, which puts this character technically ahead of Zia. Not in terms of like damage or morale or anything like that, really, because you know, valor, virtue experience, etc. But it's kind of funny to me that I would be higher level than Zia. What I need to do is just buy Corsairs of Umbar, but just like the simple basic version on him, just so I can get the content. But I was about to say it's more for when the instances come out, but the instances are not that far away, actually, are they? They're being tested on Bull Roaring now, right? So honestly, I was under the impression, or like thinking, that they were gonna do like Ill Omens was earlier this year than normal, so I was still thinking at first they were gonna do like Ill Omens, end that at like end of January, and then February be like, you know, instances, because I was like, maybe they just don't want it to overlap for some reason, which makes sense actually. Oh, you got these new instances, but you have these other instances like skirmishes we want you to do. I'm trying to work out if, as well, my character portraits are wrong. Like, Gorwyn, she looks very pale. I don't know if that's because of where I was earlier. Sort of, being on that. Also, reward track. Where am I now? 39. So we're nearly at 40. I'm pretty happy about that. I still really wish there was some sort of just very simple, like, allegiance tracker style thing for the reward track, so I could just like see it as I level, rather than it being something that I've got to constantly check up on. I don't know if something like Titan Bar has something like that. I feel like it could. It's a very Titan Bar feeling idea for me, but are you immune? I've never normally take this long to defeat this thing, so okay. 131 marks and 18 medallions and a heavy bow of the Black Grave. So let's have a look. I think it's the same one we had, but 100 extra vitality, some tactical mitigation, incoming heal. We don't really care about that, but we do care about that. Cool. And yeah, 131. So chuck that one. And what we want to do, because we hate item binding times, is sell then rebuy. And why do I have 3 layers of the same thing? What a waste of inventory space. And back to normal quest giving in time. Captain the Guardsman nods and as you welcome.
Welcome, my friend.
Feed wild beasts and other foes. Let's go do that thing. Right. Let's actually see how we're doing, because these are now 140 enemies. And, like, technically new content, even though it's still 140 content sort of thing. Like, we haven't had that stat jump yet. Still not having issues there. We get it. Thing is, we now have those vitality essences, right? But I don't think it's worth using because I'm pretty sure the vitality essences, those nice ones, these ones, they have a weird thing where this is minimum level, maximum level 140, whereas these are minimum level 1. Oh, these are all minimum max level. Wait, actually no. Might, agility, vitality, will, fate, like main stats are max and minimum. So if we're gonna do it, we're better off going like physical mastery and applying it to there. Is that the is that the one where you gotta find out the murders or something? That's the first one that comes to my head if we're talking about like multiple outcomes. I do like when quests have multiple outcomes because it's like there is that replayability part to it. Yeah, that one as well. I've always chosen the same one for the father. So yeah. I always lie to him. I've never told him the truth. He doesn't deserve to know the truth. And back. Search for sign of Balakor. Okay. Let's go with these Slayer deeds. I need to look at doing those Slayer deeds on Tarvelad at some point. I'm doing like earlier stuff still, like maybe putting in like an hour or so of doing like Yondershire at the minute. But the problem I have with Yondershire at the moment is I've done all the quests. Slayer is just an inevitability, but it's the quick post one. One of my least favorite parts of the Shire, and I have to do it again because I can't even be like super cheeky with it and be like, oh, I'm max level, therefore nothing will attack me. It's not about attacking me, it's about being seen at all. I was doing one yesterday after stream, and I just like blanked for a good probably like 30 seconds where I wasn't actually looking at the screen, or at least the main screen. I was looking over it here, and I completely like forgot what quest I was on because I look back and I'm not doing anything and I'm just running through like auto running, and clearly what happened is I'd been seen, failed the quest, but it had just been auto running. But I genuinely forgot like what I had been doing. It's slightly funny, but yeah. What was that? Reduced awareness, deeper still, and encounter travel. Of course. Reduced awareness, everybody's favorite. Oh, I'm taking damage from the water. How unfortunate. Abandoned campfire. And then this should give us shoulder pads, I think. Right? I don't think they're useful, like I said. Oh wait, no, the next quest. This one, yeah. Yeah, so Mantle of Gondor's Vanguard. Tactical Master... Wait, no, that's Will. Pauldrons of Gondor's Vanguard. So Might less, Vitality more. So that would push us over 100k, which is quite nice. physical mastery 700 less, and we lose crit, but we gain physical mitigation, and we gain an essence. So I could make up for the crit or the physical mastery. But is it just safer to just stay what we have? Or just more specifically waiting till we get better stuff in the upcoming quests? Because the moment we get to chapter 2... Oh, I forgot that I'm running through a campsite of enemies. This is going to be fun. Yeah, I immediately get Might, Vitality, Crit, Evade afterwards. Why is it so pale? I don't understand. Can I survive this? I mean, yes. If I do just do Hearten and then I switch back and then do that again, I should be fine. Then recuperate again. But yeah, the issue, as always, is the sort of early level stuff in this expansion is a pretty garbo. But no acquire Vitality, Crit Rating, Evade, Fate for a ring. I mean, actually... Yeah, I lose Might, but I gain a ton of Crit. I gain Evade, which I don't really care about. And then Fate is more morale anyway. So if I really want a lot of morale, then I should probably swap out for that ring. It's on there.
What have you discovered? Did Valachor survive the war?
No, probably not. I am curious to see how far we get, though, with this, like, hour or two we have left tonight. Because I'm still in my head thinking that the beginning of this is, like, super long. But that's only because when I first did it, like, my first experience with this content was me reading through everything, obviously. And because of that, I obviously took a lot longer to get through it. And also, I didn't know what I was doing. Now that I've done it a couple more times, although the timing in my head hasn't like caught up yet, I know that I can do it quicker, and I like know where stuff is and whatever. So I'm just curious how far into like whatever chapter we'll get to. Chapter 1 I think is doable. I don't know if we'll get to the end of chapter 2. But again, I keep thinking there's a lot of dialogue. There is, if you read it. If you're not reading it, it isn't actually that bad.
These are the crossings of Erwi, where Costumere the Usurper perished
But
long ago.
being a Bjorning might actually make it take longer because of the whole, like, man form, bear form dealio. Cool.
The blood spilt in these waters during the kin strife changed the Lady of Erwi.
It is a good
Oh,
story
never mind.
so far as
I
it
need to
goes.
talk to
A
you
little
and then defeat foes.
unbelievable, I think.
Hello, crows. I also know some like pretty good quest spots as well now, so we can especially in this area, there's quite a lot of, it's a very dense quest zone, which I always enjoy. So hopefully that will help us push through that extra level. I would like to get a reforge. That would be nice. I don't know how much money we have right now. 74 gold. That should be enough for 2 reforges with weapons. And then we can open up our enhancement room boxes. Not these ones, but the ones in my vault. These tracery tokens incomparable that are bound to character. I also have bound to account ones apparently. I did not actually know that. Pressing all the wrong buttons. My storage. Token. But I don't actually know. Like, I think I might have not opened some stuff, maybe. Oh, I've got a thing of pure seagull. I actually didn't realize that. Because I can't remember if this was from a reforge. Or like swapping from when... But Tracery I wouldn't have opened. So I feel like I opened these at a different time. For some reason. Either way, I've got a couple of Tracery tokens here that I can open. And I guess these ones. Or have I got stuff in my inventory? Ah, right. Okay, so I've still got like these ones in my inventory, and that's why I haven't opened them yet. Because I didn't want to waste inventory space. That was why. Alright, so these are some of the ones where I do want to pick up some extra quests, because they are pretty simple. I think it was a guy down here. I could be wrong. Yeah, as soon as we hit 141, technically we can open those, and that's a load of shattered Umbeari tracery tokens available to us. Obviously, the only caveat with that is I have to buy the item on this character, and then it becomes bound to character, bound to account rather than bound to character.
And Gondor rejoices. Gondor has a king.
But by default, it's going to be bound to character. Not too worried about getting distracted here, though. All for the sake of experience. Oh, that's actually, that's something I should look at. Is auction hall. Maybe 140 to 141. Heavy stuff. Because this stuff, although expensive, is 141 still. But if I go buy out 30 gold, I guess isn't like obviously that great value wise. Wow, that just shows you how not great scaled items like that are. I did not mean to do that. I always shout and scream. I don't mean to.
Welcome to King's Gondor, friend.
422k. But yeah, it's more about these ones that I'm interested. Axe Breakers, Gundabad, Smith Gauntlets. Okay. But then physical mitigation, physical mastery, it's actually less than my 135 stuff. And I lose might, but obviously it's the idea of getting the essences. Who's this one? I forget. There you go. Let me give you your water first before, you know, most other people. Another good thing, as I said, with this one, although not massively beneficial in the far future, is I'm getting a lot of marks of renewal. And since this character will be eventually getting deleted, it has no huge benefit for getting a load of essences. Though in theory, if I keep this character potentially at 150 for some delving stuff, like very early, like tier 1 delving, there is an idea there of essences, but I can use Mark's Renewal, and I can buy myself very simple, humble essences. Is it humble? Seafarer's humble essence boxes, yeah. Because I think that's really the only huge benefit. Like, you buy your muster guide sail skill, which is fine, and then you buy your pets, maybe your cosmetic, maybe some furniture. But later on, it just becomes buying essences. And maybe they'll make it where, like, I don't know, for 100 you can get a you know, rare one when teals are available.
What would you require of me? How may I help?
Hey, look, I leveled up my reputation. Nice. So it's great for Ball Slayer. Can I aggro just all of them as well? Like, honestly? Ball. Like, that's good. That's great. I like doing that. That's... I want to use that more. Do quest and head on back. Oh, I didn't even realize I was in the campsite. Have I got more back yet? I do. Okay. Let's benefit from that. Oh, I am gonna die. Recuperate. Okay, I get a little bit of health back. I did not think I was going to be that affected. I need that note, though. That's the reason I'm actually do need to be here. I have a bit of health now, though, so we good. Die and die. Cool. Note. Quest. Thank you. Doesn't really give me anything, but experience. Which I will happily take. Where are we up to? We are up to 40 now. Incomparable coffer of Umbeari craft. I can now, if I wanted to, make that. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do, because reward track wise, I, in theory, want these now, right? That is the best way of doing that, is crafting my own ones, getting them there. However, I like to get my reward track at the end of the reward track, so I'm probably not going to do that this time. So maybe I'll do the main reward track and then see where we end, because I think with at least the main reward track, should I get enough? I need 4, obviously, right? So it's like, does the Curious Slug? Ancient Script and a Tome of Curious Slug. No. So we're looking at Coffer of Craft. Just check you. Nope. Heraldry. Craft. And then I'd need... Is it 90 for that one? Yeah, so if there's only 1 heraldry and 2 crafts, I need another heraldry somewhere in that mix. So, gonna have to work out what we're doing there. I don't really want to buy it from other people. What it's probably gonna be is like if I look up Seeking Serpent. Am I going to be able to find the 141 version? There's no wiki page about it yet. But yeah, I think I'm just going to have to open the reward track early or whatever. Maybe even do a reward track on my alt potentially as well and just try and benefit from that. Because I need to do it on multiple characters. The only thing is potentially if delving's... because that is a thing, right? Is you can get it with old ones with delving rights. So if I can get that, that's better for us. I just forgot we're not gaining ramp. That's why that was a weird thing. Honestly, I only need the sack of fresh vegetables, but it's there. I don't need to defeat this guy. Bum, bum, bum. How dare you knock me out? Just need that. And then I can loop on around and head up to here. Yeah, so I don't know if this page has been updated or if it has been updated anyway. It says 14th of February 2024, so it's only 4 days ago. So I doubt it has been updated. But yeah, presumably at some point those will change to thingies. I am curious if they're going to keep the ability to get Gundabad Words of Craft as a thing or not. Because, like, what if older characters want them? Like, for me, it's
How went your visit,
obviously Fairand.
While Gimli and I waited for you to arrive, a resident of this town came to speak with us.
What can I do for you?
I would like it if they made it so you could get all of them. Like, buy the old ones, buy the new ones. Alright, so we're going to pick up everything around here. If we can. Hi, have your thing back.
Such happy days as these. You are most welcome, my friend.
And collection box. Of course it does. But, can I go on my horse and do it? Cool, and third one.
What do you want?
Is it back to... yes, over here. No, make sure you're getting fed. We do all these first. So yeah, collect tokens. Corsair camp to the west. So over that one, we know where that is now. Grab all this stuff. And again, I don't think any of this benefits us in terms of specific gear. Again, Winter Delver Essence is very situational because obviously as soon as we get 141 stuff, it's no longer obtainable or usable, and we can only use the vitality stuff and whatever from 140 to 140. So we're better off just going physical mastery and crit, methinks. But I'm not expecting these to give like gear. That would be expecting way too much. But if we look at marks of renewal, 61. No, I actually want to work out mark. I said 45. It's 45.6, right? 171 363 divided by. So if I were to theoretically convert my marks to lottery points. Purely through Cardolan trinkets. Minus, obviously, the amount of time it would take me. I'm looking at 3,757.9 lottery points. Not bad. But the amount of time to do that would be insane.
Will no one aid me in this?
So many tokens have been cast in support of my proposal.
Cool, and final person over here. Or final crops. Okay, and yeah, Corsair camp to the west, but let's go talk to Gimli and all that. You can even see it blended in too well.
I did not understand this proposal when Arvalon told it to us, and I
Come to the western entrance of Pelagia. We'll do that in a moment. I'll take the 2000 virtue experience though. That's quite nice. I don't know if this one actually has like a quest item, like the note and the bag of whatever. Dismount. We've discovered the camp, and I have to defeat him at the camp specifically, but let's only attack him on his own. Well, I may as well do it if I've mauled by accident. Do that. Doesn't really matter if I die, as long as he dies. Recuperate. I think that's a very good healing strategy. Just gotta remember to do it, like actually. I've discovered Pelagia for the very first time. I think it is actually genuinely the first time we've been in Pelagia. I don't know as well if we should, again, for the sake of experience, I feel like these quests are potentially super easy to do. But again, it depends on how much experience they're giving. I think they were getting less, but I also think that's just because it feels like less because, well, it is less, but that's because it's 25% less. Because of my earring. Oh, so definitely get you.
What can I do for you?
Look and head back. All scouted for you. Perfect. So that was 422k for honestly like barely any work. So Hi. Get away from
my home. What brings you so far from the White City? Maybe the people of Glaniath are right.
And yeah, he's over here.
I was once the master of the fleets of Gondor.
Right, can I do this in bear form? No. That sucks. I don't know. I feel like you do have to do all of them. But is there one that like triggers it? Like straight away? I feel like if it were, it would be one in the middle because they expect you to sort of start from that end or that end. But then that also wouldn't make sense because it doesn't normally happen until the very end, so. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Felthoran.
So many memories.
Finish. Cool.
My father
Ledge
has been
experience.
seized
Nice.
by the Umbeari again, I see.
Again, I don't think we have much in the ways of essence slots. I mean, this does have essence slots, but I don't think it will take a 140. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think it has to be a 140 item. So that sucks. And I don't really want to... I still think it's a downgrade putting this on. Like, that was an upgrade, fine. Makes sense. Happy to do it. Oh, I should actually pick up your quest. I know I'm not going there quite yet, but it does make sense.
I am Tinido. Procurements.
Yeah, we're not going there quite yet, but we do eventually have to go up there, don't we? Makes sense to just get a free thing. My zeal is upgraded to level 29, though. That's nice.
You have come at the request of Lord Seagon and his son?
Check that the armor of the usurper remains inside the armory and also defeat some enemies while you're at it. We have a pest problem, and while you're here, go sort it. Oh, actually, once again, I can just aggro everything and maul. Not quite as effective as I wanted it to be, but whatever. We are still 217%. It's actually still pretty good. Sorted. Sorted. Gotta be angry. I'm so angry with you. So angry and disappointed in you, elf man.
I beg your pardon, stranger. I could not help but notice your
Agree.
armor. I do not begrudge Elisar his choice.
And let's hold on to those as well. How many quests were there in this one? There are 10 chapters. We're on 7, actually. That's pretty good speed, if I'm gonna be honest. No, why the quest ring's over here, but whatever. Went to the wrong door. Doesn't make sense. Hello.
I have 2 questions for you, my friend.
If it were up to me, I would have shown this woman the place.
The beacon outside Ostanglebed in King's Gondor. Once we get past this chapter, though, that's like when it starts to pick up, thankfully. Well, that's not even the truth, right? It's quite a while till it picks up. I think it's like chapter 6 before it properly picks up. But at least we start getting items and like higher level quests and what have you. I was about to say, I feel like I'm going the wrong way, or I'm not far enough over. That's very odd. Yeah, I don't know if I want to pick up. There is, I think 1 or 2 rather quick quests around here. And I don't know if we necessarily want to do them or just focus on the epic for the minute. We are pretty, well, let's say 6 million. So we're looking at, let's say 500,000 a quest, which isn't quite right, but just for the sake of argument, we're looking at 12 quests. So we're still looking a little bit before we actually get there. We're definitely looking at chapter 2 sort of time. But with chapter 2, the quests start increasing in level, which is also quite nice. So that certainly helps. Yeah, these guys.
What a surprise. I'm glad to see you.
I'll leave it for the minute.
Greetings, friend.
See how it goes. Yeah, so directly ahead. Oh, there's bandits. We don't like bandits. I'm actually curious what's in here. I don't think I've ever looked in that little area properly. Or at least not in King's Gondor. Camp of the Grey Host. It is just empty. Kind of be cool to see, I don't know, something in there. I don't know if a banner or anything would help, like, logically, but it would be cool to be like, ooh, here's a banner. Okay. No, I was going to say, do I want to go down there, but I don't. I do really need to go get a war steed. I don't know the best way of sort of facilitating getting to that area. I could go Lothlorien and then sort of just run over to, I can't remember what the place is called, but is it Aylesmead? No. Harwick, right? Is it Harwick that... Yeah, Harwick is where I get my war steed, so... It should be... I don't think it's too difficult to get to Lothlorien. I mean, I have a thing to Moria, so technically I can get to Lothlorien, which means I can then get to Great River. It's just going to be a trek, but because I'm obviously significantly over-leveled, I'm not actually going to get attacked. It might be something I just do, like, real quick, at some point. It's just gonna, it's like a little thing off to the side that will speed up everything else. So yeah, I'm putting a little bit of time into it, but then it shortens the time of everything else. Because, you know, what else are you gonna use a war steed for except just running around quicker than a regular steed? Yeah, it's definitely something from when I did that instance that's persisted. It's very odd. Dude, where is he? Hi, I'm gonna go agree with you.
Can I Help you with something?
And yeah, I don't know if I want to put that on. Again, a physical. I could chuck a physical mastery essence on. I think it's possibly better for us.
If we are to advance this cause.
And I have a Delver's Lively essence, but I'm gonna keep the Delver's Lively essences. I don't want to use those. The Winter Delver essence, I don't really care much for. So. Put that on, and then that on. And then if I had I have a crit one. Then that way I go down finesse by like 700, but everything else is higher.
My soldiers should have reported back.
I don't know
Did you see to their whereabouts?
about that quest. I don't know. We'll see. I'll strangle, but great. I'm definitely giving out these flyers. Definitely 100% giving out all of these flyers. Don't know what you're on about. Should we have a look at this shift change one then? And get rid of that.
I won't ask you to lie on our behalf, but please don't tell the sergeant about Barion.
Okay. I also have to check. So we're in Gondor, and then this one. So Imloth Melu. So we're actually going to get that, which is quite nice. I wanted to see Upper Lebanon quest. Is this going to be our final one? Is this going to be a deed completion?
As long as the gate is guarded.
Yes. No? Oh yeah, Tales of Lower Lebanon. Oh, okay. So we're in a new zone, which does make sense. So I kind of want to find a quest. I guess Lower Lebanon, this one is a Lower Lebanon quest. So we want to find more Upper Lebanon ones, so over that side.
You don't know anything about the lighting of this?
Nope, nothing at all. Absolutely zero clue. Don't know what you're on about. What beacon? It's good, because we can just go back, grab like one quest, and, you know, very simple 3,000 virtual experience. If we want to... Not necessarily if we want to level up. I think we'll be fine for leveling. But I think once we do get to 150, it's best for us to just, like, chill out a bit with... just getting random, deeds. Like, easy ones that we're close to completing. It won't really work for earlier areas. Like, obviously, Ruins of Breland, probably do that. I can do missions. I don't really think it benefits us, but whatever. Shire, stuff like that. Place of the Dwarves, why not? You know, all the very, very simple, especially Explorer. Like, Explorer ones, I definitely think is worth us doing. Not only virtual experience, but that's not really gonna matter. It's more just being like, hey, we can do some very easy quests or Explorer stuff, and we can get some basic Lotro points. Not really going to matter too much.
What do you need?
But we just get a little bit more out of this character. I still don't know if there's a difference between doing fine weapons and rusty weapons, but I like to do it. Chicken wings? Making me hungry. Pick up either of the barrels. Actually, you should look that up, right? The imposter. Is there a thing? Maybe it's like later on, you know, because there's a couple things still that aren't like fully like fleshed out. No, don't attack me. Now I've got to carry it with one hand. How awkward. Better than nothing.
I am grateful
Exactly.
for your assistance, my friend. You are welcome to attend the meeting.
Now I've just got to run away from it. Yeah, so the lively essences I want to hold on to, especially because they're bound to account. But these are the ones that we'll use on Faerend. Also, in theory, the malleable essences, right? The malleable, where I put them? There it is. These deconstruct for 3, so even the other ones that I've put on, like here, I can deconstruct for 2 malleable essences, or 3, or 1, or whatever, and I should be able to, from their benefit, obtain, you know, the ability to craft them, which is something at least. Obviously, very long time away for that. But we'll get there eventually. I still need to finish off my getting reputation boosts. I don't know if they're worth buying instead of grinding out. I don't know. Oh. Shoulder is still a bit messed up. That's fun. Again, surprisingly close. Kindred Spirits is the instance, so it's a lot of talking, but otherwise not a huge issue. And then Imloth Melee, which completes that deed, which is nice. Talk to Legolas Gimli, talk to Elisar, and then go find Arwen after. And yeah, that gives us lively essence, so I got 2 of those. And then we also get a helmet, which I don't know how good it is. The helmet, obviously, that we have is very basic. But looking at it... oh, to be fair, ours is agility. So that is also another strike, sort of, for that. Obviously, we benefit still, but I get less might, but it's might. So I think technically it's about equal. More vitality. Like 400 more vitality, which is pretty good. Less physical mastery, but I get a 2100 crit boost and also 2 essence slots. So I do actually think that's going to be a better choice for us, which is nice. I like when we actually get upgrades.
Hello there.
Also saves me having to get moat gear, which is nice. What's your quest?
You are here to help.
Vaguely. I am vaguely here to help. Seashells by the seashore. Can I jump down and complete this quest? Am I going to get much out of it? Probably not, but closer to getting 141. Good old press delete. Press delete. Well, delete and new. Delete and new. My favorite type of quest. It's fine. It's easy. I'm actually happy for an easy quest, so that's good. But yeah, final quest we get reputation, marks of renewal, Tome of the King's Pony, which, whatever. Not really that fussed. Another lively essence, as I said. 3,000 virtue experience and legendary item experience, plus the obviously the thing. And then, so these are the only 2 quests. Chapter 1.8 and then chapter 1.10 are the only 2 quests that give those out. I don't think I have used them from like Tarvella and stuff. So hopefully I can stack those together and get gear from it. Or get the right amount of essences. The crafted stuff, I actually don't know. Delver's Lively Crafted Essence Box. Going to about tier 14 recipe. Unfortunately, the recipe doesn't have a wiki page. But what level are these? 474, so they are the highest ones. What am I doing? Trying to find this seashell. Yeah, so even if we can't obtain them... Well, the thing is, we could craft them, but if I can obtain them from doing quests, that's probably better for us. Like, it's cheaper, technically. Yes, it takes time, but it's time I'm already doing something else. Like, I'm leveling and I'm getting through the quests, and I want to be doing the epic because I want to be getting these cracked tracery tokens. So why not benefit in other ways while I'm doing one thing? Why not? Cool. And now we gotta make our way back. Such a trek. Why? Let's see what other easy ones we've got. I mean, obviously anything we're over leveled for, like discovery stuff, but the adventures of Bilbo Baggins, we can do that. It's not actually too much beneficial to us. That could be a thing. It's the high, like 10 lottery point ones we want, not the 5s. Den of Beasts, probably quite easy. Ring Lore, Ringo South, Ruins of Eregion. It's this area that we sort of, I think, start getting more, because it's Moria stuff. They're going to be quite good, I'm pretty sure. The Great Delving. Oh, I'm thinking of Virtual Experience, to be fair, but...
We'll do our best to repair and rebuild what we can.
Oh, I don't want to be going this way anyway. That's the wrong way. But I haven't really done any of this. But Strongholds of the North, that's vaguely done. Ruins of Ered Mithrin. This one, Chronicle of the Company, Vales of Anduin, I'm literally one away from doing. I don't think it really gets as much marks. Virtual Experience, whatever. 25 marks is such a weird thing to give us. What was that one I was so close to? Many beasts and insects.
You there, you're the friend of whom Mython spoke?
Yes, I am the friend. Ignore the bear form.
You could be trusted.
Slayer. I haven't done any Gondor content. Mordor is an interesting one. I do want to go through Mordor. I think I talked about it before, but getting the silver signets. Not that they're really useful, but like enhanced runes, theoretically, words of power for my ults and stuff.
You should introduce yourself to my friends before we begin.
Sure. Are they going to hate me? Probably. Cool. And now we wait.
Welcome all to this gathering of our folk. Praise the memory.
Oh yeah,
of
Dunland. Dunland's one as well that I might just do, because the there's a lot of potential with Dunland just because of the scaled tracery tokens. Tracery enhanced runes. That's what I'm trying to say.
Ah, here is Ithiel. Welcome, welcome. We have some new faces here today.
So many.
Who are your guests, Ithiel? Do they wish to join our ranks?
I present to you Tumuldo Fiercewater and his wife Nakasi Wave Reaper. They bring tidings to us from Umbar.
We do. But who is this one who stands among you? Do the heirs of Castamere now ally with such as they?
Just gotta chill, wait now for dialogue.
You were there when Balakor was slain?
I was, but I technically
could not be trusted.
wasn't. I've never met Balakor.
Custody, be silent. What news do you bring from Umbar, Tumuldo? Does Balakor's family ready an assault upon Gondor?
They do not.
What? Why?
New. Kindred of the Coins.
The heirs of Castamere no longer control Umbar. They have been overthrown.
How can this be?
This is a poor jest. Who thinks to supplant the heirs of Castamere?
The Kindred of the Coins has made Umbar a free city.
Yeah, we love Kindred of the Coins. There's zero issues with the Kindred of the Coins. There is no backstabbing at all. Don't know what you're on about.
Negasi. But my wife speaks truth to you. A new power rules in Umbar. If you aid this power, you may be spared.
I'm just like reading it on the wiki, seeing how far we've got left to go.
I have heard enough.
The heirs of Castamere will not submit to more foreign rules.
Who leads this Kindred of the Coins?
There is not one leader, but 7.
7 there
And you're looking at 2 of them.
But they speak with the people's voice.
Is it technically?
And the people hold little love for Gondor in their hearts.
Because I know Nikasi is part of it, but is Tumuldo part of it?
Do not think over long. The Sea Shadow grants mercy, but rare.
No, okay.
Nikasi, my love.
Oh, wait, okay, right. That's what confused me. Because I'm like, Tumuldo is / was member, and Nikasi's a member. So in my head, I'm like, oh, are they both a member? And is that not therefore sort of a power imbalance? Because you've got like 2 that are literally married to each other. But no, it's Tumuldo. Nikasi took Tumuldo's spot after this instance, which makes a lot more sense.
Their manner of dress? I thought they were smugglers.
Not worthless. It will have a max level, I think, of 115.
How was I to know they serve another master?
Or it might be 120. There's a... I can't remember what I... Was it these ones?
Of the Coins.
Normally, yeah, so this is like 116, but it goes up to 130. So I think 101 would go to 116. I want to say.
What was that? Follow me.
I got really confused because like that's how I spelt Tracery's name, because Tracery I couldn't actually use the Y. So I was like, wait a minute, level 101 Tracery. That's a while ago.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna lie. His plot armor was lacking.
What have you done?
I planted my sword in his back, and I would do it
And
again.
he's like laughing about it.
So end all who threaten the heirs of Castamere.
See, I'm most interested in... Have we done anything with Harmalak out of the Kindred of the Coins? So you got Nikasi, which is here. Balondor, which is kind of a whole subset of quests. Golketh, which is the Dwarven guy. So that's like quite a big thing. Rothog, less so, but there's a little bit talking about him. Tathaba is part of the main epic, whatever. And then Azagath is like the main dude. Like the actual main leader. But yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Harmonic is... Yeah, okay. I thought they were a different person. No, we do deal with her. We probably deal with her more directly than anybody else. Quite honestly.
Why would you not speak? Why do you say nothing?
Why do I say nothing?
You will die for this.
Again, I'm pretty sure I'm mute. Except the roars. I think that's the only thing I'm allowed to do. Tumulto stirs. He's alive, but only has moments. Gondor must die. The song. Is this where she tells us about the Song of Wave and the Wind? Like, there is a point in here where they literally, like, name drop.
My husband and I were at sea when Balakor.
Yeah, the Song of Wave and Wind will spell the end of Elsar's Gondor. That was it. Yeah, because we ask Arwen about it. Gossip Monger, and then this one. So, travel to the entrance of Imloth Meliu. We have not picked that up, so it's going to be a bit of a trek to get there.
What can I do for you?
But if we go Arnok, actually, it's not too bad. Why'd you put me into bear form immediately? What's going on? Yeah, 3 times 3. 9 levels worth of enhanced runes. Nice. I find it funny, though, that I've been more consistent with doing my tasks on this character than I have on any other character. I really need to go get my task carrial on here, and I also really need to get my task carrial and just go through the early level areas like I've been meaning to for ages. The problem is, I am looking to do, 20 days is, 20 days of 5 tasks is 1,000 items, right? Obviously, you can get those over time, whatever. But I'm looking to do that, like, 9 more times, I think. I can't remember tasks. I can't remember exactly. Where is it? So you get the upgrade task limit thing. Yeah, 15. So I'm on 6 at the minute, so I need 9 more. So I need to get 9,000 task items. In theory, if I would do that now. However, if I'm actually looking at it per day, I need to get 450, which is still obviously quite a significant amount. But if you, like, I don't know, if I run around with, I don't know, my mini, for example, I could probably get that quite quickly.
Greetings, friend.
And it doesn't have to be every day. Hey, finally. Oh, hiccups. Extra 5 lottery points, 1,000 virtue experience. Our zeal is now up to 30. Not really benefiting us. Very minimal amount of stats, but it's not really what we're concerned with. It's not like we've been specifically struggling. I might even think about putting loyalty on instead. And then that way we're getting just morale, but At least with Zeal, we're getting might, physical mastery, crit, like just pure damage stats. And health is not really something I'm worried about because we are now over 100k, which I think happened when we put on this, right? I'm assuming so. I guess if I take this off... Oh no, it's not even what I... This one? Oh, even with that we're at 100k, so... Fair play. I really need to sort out this character's inventories, though. The reason is I used it as a reward track dump for a while. But these reward track items, like the crack traceries, I'm holding on to those for like Athelian stuff, or whatever, like awkward ones.
Why should I remain behind?
At least I can obtain Umbeari ones now. But the ones I can't obtain, I'd rather use what I can. Restoration potion of gold, winter gift, wintry sconce. Okay. And with this...
The song of waves and wind.
I don't know what this looks like. Interesting.
I confess that nothing
let's go pick that up. And again, I think I might try and put some essences on there. I think if I could, in theory, put humble essences on there. How does that work? I can. So I might even just do that very simply and work from there. Because I don't want to use these ones if I can. They're like best in slot sort of choice for it. But we'll accept that quest. And send me right over to King Elsar, which is great. But I'm going to leave questing there for today, methinks. I'm going to maybe go get my war steed, possibly, just to speed things up. But I think I'm going to leave it there for this evening. And have a look at what I'm going to do on Tarvetlard for a bit, because I need to do some basic virtue stuff, I think. I want to get my my final honesty up to level 90, and I think I'm happy after that. And then hopefully get ready for like level 92 is I think what it goes up to next after that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Thank you all for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and fingers crossed, see you tomorrow. I don't know, again, tomorrow I might be out in the evening, or it might be Tuesday. I don't actually know the plan yet, but I will stream whichever one I'm not out for. I'm either, again, out for a birthday tomorrow or Tuesday, depends. And I'll stream the one I'm not out for. Anyway, thank you for coming along, as I said. I'll see you next time.